It was a normal Saturday morning when I first received the letter from my homeowners association, HOA. I was sipping my coffee, enjoying the warmth of the early sun, when I opened the envelope and read the words that completely caught me off guard: "You are required to trim your trees immediately. Failure to comply may result in fines or further action." My heart dropped. I had always prided myself on my backyard. The trees were tall, lush, and provided the perfect amount of shade in the hot summer months. They were one of the reasons I bought this house, to have that beautiful green space. I loved my trees, and they were a staple of my home's charm. So why was the HOA coming after them? I immediately thought this had to be some sort of mistake, so I called the HOA office to get clarification. When I spoke to the representative, she didn't mince words. "Your trees are blocking the view of your neighbor's house, and that is against the HOA guidelines. We've received complaints." I was stunned. Blocked view? From what angle? I looked around, but there was no logical reason why my trees could be an issue. I politely asked if there was any flexibility, given how much I loved the trees and how much they contributed to my property's beauty. She was firm: "You need to trim them. No exceptions." At that moment, something in me snapped. I wasn't just going to let my beautiful trees be chopped down for no good reason. I decided to take a stand and fight back against the HOA's unreasonable demand. I started documenting everything. I took pictures of the trees from every angle, showing how they actually added to the neighborhood's aesthetics. I also reached out to a few neighbors and asked if they minded the trees. To my surprise, many of them loved the shade and the greenery they provided. They even signed a petition supporting me. With this evidence in hand, I wrote a letter to the HOA, detailing my findings and politely requesting that they reconsider their stance. I even included signatures from my neighbors, making it clear that the trees weren't just mine, but a part of what made the neighborhood so appealing. A few weeks later, the HOA contacted me with an unexpected response. They apologized and agreed that I didn't have to trim my trees. In fact, they praised me for taking such a thoughtful approach to the situation. It was a huge win for me, and a lesson learned. Sometimes, it's not about just following the rules blindly, but standing up for what makes your home truly yours. And that, my friends, is how I beat the HOA and kept my trees.